Alright guys, so welcome to another episode of Guy Tries to Fix His GTI or Break It. The plan today is we're going to get the GTI running. That's the main goal for today. But yeah, essentially we're going to fix the coolant issue. Now if you guys have been following the build so far, if you're new to the channel, I've got a project GTI, it's high mileage. I'm going to attempt to do a bit of a refresh on the car, and also you might have seen the tile already, kind of like the first mod on the car, because we are fixing the issue, but we're also going to improve it slightly. I did mention in the previous video we got a sponsor on board for the GTI. So yeah, we're making progress with the car. With the parts on the table just over there, just looking at me right now. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Excuse my tyre collection here. There we go. Full cooler hose set. Provided to us by Forge Motorsport. Yeah guys, we've actually got a Forge Motorsport sponsor for the GTI. Definitely quite excited, I'm not going to lie, because these are some nice parts, man. Now you guys have already been following the videos up until now. You'll know that the only bit that broke was this. It's like a distribution pipe. This is the only thing that's really needed to get the GTI running again. Put this in, fix the hoses, and yeah, you're sorted. I mean, there's the car, by the way, just way in there. I've already jacked it up, but yeah, lovely packaging. I'll put the links in the description and everything if you want to pick a set of these up. So a full 8-piece set for the Mark V. I'm sure it fits a lot of the TFSI engines anyway. It's all the same thing really. So the aim is to try and get most of these on today. Now some of these are a bit tricky to get on, I'm not going to lie, because of course I've never done it before. I mean, if you are new to the channel, I'm not like a professional or anything. I'm learning as I go along. This is my like first kind of project thing. The first task is to drain the coolant out though. But once we've done that, tighten it back up, and then we'll chain the hoses, and then we'll do like a coolant, put fresh coolant in afterwards. Forge is also setting us out this hose clamp kit. This can be bought separately as well as the hoses. These replace the kind of rusty clamps that the car's got in right now. But what we'll do, I'll show you guys the engine bay, and then we'll come back and see what we're going to do here. Take this with me. This is going to go here. I've already shown you guys anyway, so I won't repeat it too much. As you can see, we've got, it'd be easy if I took this off, but here we've got one hose there, one hose here, and one here. So this is snapped off. That's meant to be like that. That's supposed to go in there. We're going to replace this with a silicone one, and hopefully replace this as well. There's a couple up here as well. One there, seems to be one more here, and there's one that wraps around underneath, because you can see this is like a three-way kind of junction almost. You got that there, connects there, wraps around there. So I'm just thinking that might be quite tricky to do today. Right, so as you can see, it's still holding coolant, which is weird. As soon as I take that off, it should start leaking though, because as you can see, it's already leaking because it's on the jack stands. When it's flat, it doesn't leak, but it's probably just putting a bit of pressure on it. There's already plenty on the belly pan there, so it's already kind of got the process started. But I think that's leaking from up here. It's not leaking from underneath here. We're going to loosen that there. It's like a pressure clamp. You can use the pliers for that. Move it back, and it should just start leaking out. Helicopters, seagulls, destruction zones, everything around here. I know this is like a couple of days later, but you know, I always get distractions here, man. It's weird. There was like torrential downpour like 2 minutes later after I was doing that video that day. But yeah, first order of business is draining the coolant, so I've jacked the car up a bit higher this time. And yeah, let's get started, because we haven't actually done anything yet. I know it's all stuck yet, but that's not the plan for long. I am in the talks of getting it mapped. So I've jacked up the car, correct position on that kind of wishbone thing there. See, it's kind of shaped like the end of the axle stand anyway. So yeah, I've done one according to the guide on the internet, so just do one. And we've got to get that little clamp off there. But yeah, we'll do like a little time lapse thing, and I'll try and get it off now. There we go. Cooler's all leaking out. That was a proper faff, I'm not gonna lie, man. There's a lot gonna drip out, so yeah, I've been lying down for the past 10-15 minutes trying to get that hose off here. I bet you guys didn't expect to see this from our channel. Yeah, you probably thought we'd all just be reviewing RS3s for the rest of eternity. Finally, when we get this thing drained out, we can fix the other part without getting coolant flying in our face. I was trying to avoid it here. It did take a bit of pressure, but there's a lot draining out. So the thing is, the reservoir was holding most of it. That clip was really rusted on. You know, on the tutorials when you look online, they say, oh, it takes like 10 minutes for the whole job. It don't take that long. Alright, so it stopped leaking now. Let's have a look. It's just a mess under here, man. We've got coolant on there, we've got coolant on that side as well, because the pipe's just directly above that, so it's just leaked all over there. In terms of the reservoir itself, looks like it's completely drained. I think because of the angle of the car being jacked up, there is a tiny bit on that side. Just a quick reminder, if you've been watching the video up until now and you've been enjoying it, make sure you are subscribed. It does help a lot with the channel, and also the more feedback I get with these videos, the more of this weird stuff we can do, like pulling apart a Mark 5 GTI that's a bit rusty. But yeah, the plan now, I'm gonna get this little pipe fitted, because that's the main culprit, and yeah, we'll get cracking. I know you're supposed to have proper mechanics gloves or something, but yeah, I've got these, so at least does some protection, isn't it? Because trust me, when you get coolant on your hands, man, it's quite irritating. There we go. As you can see, the top bit there and here is a new part that I've been banging on about for the last couple of videos. Exact same thing, except it's actually got a thing on top that we can put the new hose on. I'll go get the hoses just to give you guys an idea. Blue bits on an engine bay automatically adds about, what, 100 horsepower, as you guys know, just like a stripe. So only joking, don't take it serious before you get in the comments. Right, let's put these here. We are going to replace the clips with the hose clamp kit that Forge has provided us with. Right, so the main one I want to switch out is the replacement for this, because this is the only hose that's really, you know, kind of broken, to be fair, because the stuff's just stuck in there. So kind of have to find the one that resembles it the most, you could say. I mean, that one looks like it a bit, doesn't it? All right, it could be that one. It's a bit longer. Or could it be this one? Okay, so basically it's one of them, yeah. The strange thing here is this is one pipe. It goes into the junction, and then the other one goes to the block. Now this one to the block, I might leave it because I can't actually access that, you know, the clip back there. It's quite hidden. So you know, when I do this vacuum pump fix that you guys told me about, you know, this oil leak on the side here, quite a cheap part incidentally. So when I do that, because I have to take that off, then I'll do the silicone hose to the block, because I've got the part there anyways, that one there. But yeah, the main one here is the one that's confusing me, because it looks exactly the same, but there's another kind of junction below it. So I don't know whether Forge have found their own way of bypassing it, but I'll have to confirm with them, guys. So I'm going to drop them a message. But for today's purposes, we'll get the more simple ones going, because as you guys know, I'm still learning. Whatever we can do, we will do. But yeah, let's get the main thing sorted. Now I know some of you guys might be expecting from a first mods video for it to be like the car spitting flames and all that crazy stuff, but this is a very sort of a mod that you could say is overlooked. A lot of people, when they get an old project car or hot hatch, they get straight into it and start remapping it. But part of my motivation for getting this car was to kind of improve it as well, not just stick like whatever. So this looks like a simple thing, just hoses, but as you saw, the car doesn't, if the hoses all just fail, you got no cooler run to the system, you ain't gonna be driving your car. Right, so the next one, get some clips on either side, put that there. This was the main one that flew off, to be fair, the cause of all our problems. Look at that fitment though. I love this silicone hose kit, man. Definitely do recommend it if you've got a TFSI. Not that I'm a pro at TFSI engines at the moment, but you can get it in a few different colours. You can get it in black, red or blue. Originally I was going to get black, but the only ones they had in stock at the moment at Forge were the blue ones, so I wanted to get this done ASAP, so I said let's go with the blue ones. Look a lot better in person, to be fair. Alright guys, I think this side is done for now. That's the main thing I wanted to do. I put that one on as well. The rest I've left, this and this. We will confirm that later with Forge, or you guys can help me on that as well. Do you reckon you could just put this one pipe on, or do I need to do something about that one there? I'm gonna get this one done now, the one straight from the reservoir. Got it up here. And then that will be it for all the silicone pipes today. The rest of the kit, I think we've got about half of the kit still left to do. We will put that on at a later date, probably as part of another video. We won't make it a full video, we'll just basically add it on. But yeah, the main goal now, get that one on, but then we need to tighten up this and basically do the coolant flush and then get the car running. That's basically the plan, get the car running and not leaking everywhere, because it's just wherever I put it, it just leaks all the coolant that it's got. And yeah, coolant is not cheap, guys. Right guys, so after just as I start talking, a crow comes out of nowhere, you know. But yeah, after all of those distractions and setbacks, mainly by these horrible clips that come on Volkswagens, these nasty looking things, all the bits that I wanted to do are done. Next we just gotta put some coolant in and basically bleed the system. But yeah, one thing I did change is I replaced that clip with a Jubilee clip, you know, rather than that nasty looking one that's up here. It uses the same type, but it's much easier to do next time. It's very similar to the hose clamp kit that came with the Forge system, but luckily I had some spare. But yeah, what we're going to do now, we're going to lower the car. There you go. Right, so I'll put a bit of water in and a bit of coolant, and the level's already gone to the top. But yeah, put the engine cover on because I need to, the intake's in there, so I've got to put the MAF sensor back in, otherwise it'll cut off. But yeah, we'll leave the cap off and we'll hope for the best now. We'll turn it on and I'll put all heaters on. Right, let's hope nothing blows up. Right, so heaters on full. Gotta wait till the temps get to 90. Let's check for any leaks. Any leaks there? Nope, no leaks. Any leaks? Nope. Heaters are starting to warm up now. I have put in coolant a couple of times because you got to top it up because the whole thing was drained. So now it's holding a bit now. I had to put in a whole bottle of extra one that I had. But yeah guys, that's basically the sketch. Just keep adding it as you go along, because of course the full thing was drained out completely. Leave the cap off once the heaters are warm, the temps up to 90 or whatever. Finally it's all done then. It's a self-bleeding system. But yeah guys, what we'll do, it's been a long day. But yeah, big thanks to Forge Motorsport for sponsoring those parts in the GTI. Just crazy, man. The GTI is making real progress, and the fact that we got sponsors is awesome, man. But yeah guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see a lot more of me attempting to fix it or breaking it. And then yeah, I'll see you in the next video guys.